Table Talk. Thank you guys for joining us today. We ask that you like the video, that you love it, you share it with others, because this is a very good topic that we're going to talk about. And our topic for today's episode is an attitude for gratitude. So, and also before we get started, before I forget, we also want to honor our leaders, Apostle and Pastor C. Parker, and also our assistant pastor, Jay Donor. So we just want to say thank you guys for allowing us to have this opportunity in this platform. So, and I would like to introduce our co-host here. So we have guest sister Malaysia, and we have Deaconess Adair. Woo! Thank you, ladies, for joining me tonight. I can't wait to have this conversation with you guys because I just want you guys' input. All right, so at a time of uncertainty, I feel like it's important to remember that gratefulness can carry us through whatever we're going through. Mm-hmm. So today we're going to talk about ways to activate our own gratitude in this season, right? So I just wanted to start with what gratitude means, in case anybody didn't know. So gratitude means the quality of being thankful, readiness to show appreciation for, and to return kindness. So as I was thinking about this topic, I came across a video by this guy by the name of Brian Tracy. He is a Canadian-American motivational speaker as well as an author. And he had an interesting take on what gratitude is. So I thought it would be cool to bring it to the round table and see what you guys think about it. All right. Okay. So he called it a framework to gratitude. So we're going to break down what self-gratitude is. Because with everything that we do in life, I feel like it starts with us. Mm-hmm. So he gave us 4 A's for self-gratitude, which is awareness, appreciation, acceptance, and action. So today we're going to start from the top. We're going to focus on awareness and appreciation. So awareness is just meaning finding the positive in any situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what are some type of ways that we can just find a silver lining in whatever, life may throw at us? Whoever can go first.
I would say first off, understanding that it could really always be worse.
Yeah.
It really could always be worse.
Yeah.
So even moments where I am feeling away or I'm upset or something might not have went my way or I didn't get what I wanted or whatever the case is recognizing like I still have a place to stay. I have a place to lay my head. My children are healthy. My children are okay.
Yeah.
Looking at all the positive things instead of focusing on the negative aspect. That helps me a lot. Just choosing to focus on the positive. Because it's easy to look at the negative, but if you wouldn't take a second to just think about what life is like, okay, well, what can I be grateful for in this moment? Yeah. That kind of helps shift the perspective on everything that's going on. It kind of changes your view.
Yeah, absolutely. So, because, for instance, for me, I had to deal with my dog. Everybody knows I have a little dog that don't listen. So one day she decides, I let her have some freedom. I say, do your business. And she always comes back to me. This particular day, she wanted to be a big dog and saw dogs across the street, ran across the street, and she got hit. So, actually, she ran into the car. Yeah, she hit the car. The car didn't hit her, but she hit the car. And in that moment, I was just so infuriated. And I was mad at her. I was telling her off like she was like a kid that just not listening. Mm-hmm. But then I had to step back from the situation okay, it could have been worse. My dog could have been dead right. Right. But she running around still being bad. And that's something I got to be thankful for. Because a lot of people would just get stuck on what happened. Right. And not, okay, well, let me take a step back and see. Wow, okay, my dog's still here. Yeah. I still have somebody to love on. Because, she died. I already tell y'all. Somebody going to have to bring her back. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. So what about you? How are some ways you can be aware?
I feel like recently, and this came with age. Yeah. I didn't always, before one bad thing go wrong, my whole life wrong. Everything's bad. But recently, I've been really adamant on everything is for a reason and for a purpose. Mm-hmm. So even if something doesn't go my way or goes wrong, it's because God. It's some kind of protection or even the delays and all that. It's always God. So the Roxy, I don't know how that relates really to my example.
No. Yeah.
Just it's for me personally, it's in so many things I've been trying to do, and God has just been nope, yeah. One after another. And I used to get really frustrated. And I'm a quitter, a recovering quitter. Mm-hmm. Because
I was gonna say good thing for rephrasing it. Yeah,
because I used to one thing go wrong, I'm over it. So he's just been saying no a lot, but I'm okay with it now because it's for whatever reason I wasn't supposed to have that. Yeah. I'm just letting it be because if you give it to me and I'm not supposed to have it, I know I'm gonna mess it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So and I'm hard-headed. You know,
we all are. It's okay. We all are.
Don't give it to me.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I just seeing where like, how can I fit God in like to everything?
Yeah.
Absolutely, because we can't do anything without him.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this world that we think that we can do.
Nothing.
Like the Bible says, he has the plan. So
yeah.
us trying to do our own thing, it's not gonna work because you already know how it's going to end.
Yeah. Right. That's crazy. The scripture today on my little Holy Bible app was like, we make the plans, but God orders our steps. I mean,
Period.
that's not the words verbatim.
Yeah.
But that's the gist.
Yeah.
So that was very
timely. Timely for you. And these are things that we can be grateful because we have a Father who responds to us in real time.
Yeah.
Not like, not knocking anybody else's, what they believe, but like ours is still living. He's alive. So he's constantly in communication with us.
Yeah.
He's constantly answering questions. Even if there's very silly questions that we ask. Because some will be like,
it'd be silly.
It'd be like borderline Gideon a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He still answers and he's still here and he still sees us through those things.
Yeah.
And that's something to be grateful for as well.
Very grateful.
So the next one is appreciation, which is finding the value in the mundane things. So I know, like, even for me, I get so busy with life and I allow other things and people and spaces and situations to fill my day that I don't have time to even be grateful, to appreciate the things that I do have.
Yeah.
And I feel like, because I work in a school, my kids are always looking at the next thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this, but what do you have?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter because I want that thing. And it's just like, how can, we show other people to appreciate what they have?
You're asking me how?
Yeah.
Yeah. How to appreciate that?
Yeah.
I really don't know. If we're being honest.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm very like goal driven, right? So I feel accomplished when I'm checking stuff off of the list, right? So every time I make it somewhere, now it's like, all right, now what's next?
Yeah.
And I never really sit in the all right, this is where I'm at. I've done so much. Like even with college, as soon as I finished my bachelor's, I went straight into my master's. I don't even remember celebrating my bachelor's because I was so like
focused,
tunnel vision to like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
What's
so
next?
When I finally did get there, it kind of feels like not all that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm more appreciative of the journey it took to get there than to actually be there. Because now here I am out of school, all that, and it's like, dang, I wish I would have like took more advantage of this or took more time here or built more relationships. I don't have friends from college because that wasn't you know what I'm saying? That wasn't my goal.
I understand.
So now it's like I see everybody else from college and have like these great relationships and friendships. And I'm like, dang, if I would have just I would just try a little bit harder to like have more like more memories of substance. Like my degree cool and all, like it definitely got me my job. But it's other things I wish I would have been more appreciative back then. That absolutely. Now it's like, okay, I need to be more present. I need to be more aware of like things I can't pay for or buy. Because I can't get that time back. No. So I feel like that.
But like we were saying in the beginning, we were joking how we're like entering that auntie area there. That's something that you can share with somebody else in that situation. Listen, learn from what I wish I've done. Even though I wasn't appreciative at the time, I realize that now. And I want you to have that because that's part of gratitude. Just celebrating, sitting in it. Because I have a problem with that too. I have a major issue, and I am getting better. I am getting better, but I'm always like, I always joke around, say I'm type A. That's like I got a list in my head. I got to check, move on to the next, And I really feel like God was like, no, hold on, let's sit in it. Okay, what if things don't go according to your plan?
And he'll
are you going to be content with where you are?
Plan.
Wrecking balls coming straight through that building of your plan. It's not happening at all. So what are some ways that you feel like you could implement appreciation?
Learning to be content.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Being okay with where you are.
And I'm not doing
that. You don't have to add. And I mean, I wasn't always there. It's funny because I seen someone post something that said, you don't need happiness. You need to learn to be content.
Yes.
And when I seen it, I was like,
I was offended
What do you
because God said something to me like that.
You
Yeah.
don't need happiness.
Yeah.
But then when you think about it, it's like, realistically speaking, right? We're gonna always need something.
Something. Yeah.
We're gonna always want something. That's never gonna change. But if you can learn to be okay with where you are, with what you have, and recognize that you really don't need that.
You don't
It's
need
really
it.
more of a want. It's not a necessity. It's not essential.
Yeah.
But in your brain, you're like, but I need this. But
Yeah.
you really don't.
That's so.
Yeah.
You really don't.
But don't you know that's the
That's
definition
so
of what being blessed is?
Yeah.
Because if you look in Matthew's, I believe it's chapter 6, but the Beatitudes, if you really read that, none of that, it says, blessed are the poor in heart. And don't say nothing about no happiness.
Right.
It's that contentness,
Yeah.
that being okay with where you are and
Right.
trusting the process, trusting God through the process.
Right.
That's what the definition of blessed it really means. And people are like, oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. Do you really know what blessed means?
Right.
To say that?
Right.
But I feel like that's a very important part. The content. Being content.
Right. Because it's not like he doesn't know what you really need.
Right.
Yeah.
He's going to give you what you need.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
are you patient enough to like wait on
And
that?
that's the word.
Wait, yeah.
So wait on that thing.
Patience. Funny.
Am I?
But listen, we'll get
Listen,
there.
I'm about to say
We'll
it's a
get
trouble
there
for
time
everybody.
by time. We're going to get there. Because that's just, that's who we serve, essentially. So, listen, being grateful, it starts with us for real. Because, like, once you are aware of it, then that's when appreciation comes.
Yeah.
Because that was the first step, awareness. Being aware of the things around you. Being aware of where you are.
Yeah.
Even though it might not be the place that you want to be.
Right.
But let's be aware of where I am.
Yeah.
Let's take account for where I am.
Right.
And let's appreciate it. Let's sit in it.
Right.
Step 1 and 2.
Right.
And most people don't even get to the step 1.
Right.
The awareness.
Because you know what's crazy, realistically speaking, we don't even recognize that a lot of times we overlook the fact that we really be walking in blessings.
Yeah.
Like we're really
Absolutely.
walking in things we prayed for.
Absolutely.
And we just kind of forget that we even pray. Like we prayed, cried out, fasted, all of that for this thing.
And
And
then
you finally get it.
blindly
And
walking
you
in.
done
Yeah.
completely slipped. Like, yo, I really was crying for years for this. I finally get it, and I'm just ready for the next thing.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for the next thing. Like, what about all that you did for this thing?
Yeah.
Like, we don't even really take moments to appreciate those. Like, there are days I have to sit down. I have this journal. I think I started the journal in like 2020, and I wrote down things that I wanted.
Yeah.
And when I go look at that list, and I'm like, wow, this is happening. That's happening. I forgot I even wrote half these things down.
That happened to me too.
Just recognizing you're literally walking in blessings.
Yeah. And that's the one thing I love about journaling. Because like you said, you stumble across this stuff and realize, wow, these are like answered things. Like I did that before cleaning my room, and I was just being nosy. I'm like, okay. And I found like a prayer I did, and it was about, basically everything I have now is what I prayed for it. And that was like 2-3 years ago, and I'm just like,
Hey,
wow.
Have you ever did like a video journal? Like instead of writing it, like you talk to the
No.
person. So I did that for like 2 years.
Really?
Yes, because I like writing, but I like writing like poetry. Like, if I had to sit down and write out my feelings, I can say my feelings half the time. So to have to write them, it just doesn't work for me. So it was random. It was like one day, it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on, and it was. I told you this before. It was a time where I just felt like I could not hear God whatsoever. Like it was just silence. No matter what I did, what I tried, it's just. We just was like not on the same page. Well, I wasn't on the same page. And he wanted me to do something I did not want to do. And I fought it until I couldn't fight no more. And I remember doing this video one day, and I was just like, you know what, God? And I'm just like venting, like, because I feel like a lot of people, when they talk about their relationship with God or their conversations with God, it's like, I don't know, it's like, Father, thou in heaven. Like, it's like,
we have conversations.
And me and him, it's like,
to
listen, Lord, listen, I don't know what you got going on, but like, I can't take it no more. I don't want to do this no more. Like, if you want me to do, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Like, if you want me to do this, you do it then, because I can't, like, these are the conversations that we're having, and it was from that video vlog, I felt like his presence for real.
Really?
Because it was like genuine. It was an authentic interaction where I'm actually like laying it at his feet. Like all the stuff I'm feeling, all my frustrations. It's like, you like take it. Y'all keep telling me to let go, let God. Here, take it back because I don't want it.
Yeah.
So from then on, like I always do like a video vlog. So now I'll like, they're my hidden because I don't want nobody to see them. So now I'll like go back at like the end of the year because you know I'm anti vision boards.
Oh.
I'll go back at the end of the year, beginning of the year, and I'll rewatch old videos, and it would be like that whole like awareness.
Yeah.
What is you crying for, Malaysia? Like, what is you upset about? Like, this worked out, you was mad about this, but this is what actually happened. Like, it's beautiful to see now, but during the video.
Right. You was down bad. But that's how it is. We can't, because, you know, I always say, if God gave us the whole plan, we would run away. There's no way. I'm like, So like, us being in the thick of it, our feelings are real. Feelings are very real. But once you are out of it and you're able to go back, that's the different. I feel like that's a different type of appreciation because it's like, wow, even though I acted a fool in this video, you still saw me through. You still saw me through, and that's so beautiful to know. Like, and that's cool. I never even thought about doing that. I might have to do that.
See it and like see the, like you see and feel the feeling of where you were. It's a whole different level.
I'm a crybaby. I might be crying with the video.
Oh, you will be
all over again.
It will be.
Like,
like, oh my God, thank you. Like, I did not think you was gonna do it. But, like, it was one of them.
And you did it every day?
Not every day, but it was like check-ins.
Okay.
Almost. Yeah, like check-ins. So it really depends. Sometimes if I was like really happy, like I'm so optimistic, like I'm whatever you say, I'm gonna do it. And the next day it's like okay. So I know what I was saying yesterday.
Yeah.
But I can't do it. I tried. I can't do it. And it's just like a progress. You see a lot of growth.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna have to do that for real.
It was
That's a really
I gotta go back and watch some. Cause
So when's the last time you did it? Because you say you did it for 2 years straight.
So it was the last 2 years.
Okay,
so
the last
last
2 years.
video I made, I think, was this past summer. And
oh really?
Yeah. And I have to go back. I don't want it yet.
I always cringe because I don't want to see myself, but I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm really gonna do it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start maybe tomorrow. I need to start tomorrow because I got a lot to say. And like not for nothing, but you saying that a lot of people hold things in.
Yeah.
So for you doing a video. And nobody knows but you. I mean, now all the viewers.
Especially if you're somebody that's not like you don't really talk.
Yeah.
You know. I don't really like express, like if I'm upset or I'm frustrated, whatever's happening in my life, I keep it in until it's out.
Yeah.
And it's not the healthiest thing in the world.
No.
And I am working on it, but like I didn't grow up in a household where everybody was just so like vocal and expressive of their emotions, and then it was a whole like what happens in our house, and like all that stuff. So as an adult, people be wanting me to show up and just be so open and honest and safe spaces. Spaces don't be safe.
No. Like, I mean, it'd be unstable a little bit.
It'd be very unstable, blind leading the blind. And then, like, everybody that you give, people give advice from her place. So you can't tell all your business to everybody. No. So who should I tell my business to? Myself.
Yeah.
If I tell my business to myself, it won't get out. It won't go nowhere. It's
no.
Me and God.
Honestly.
Yeah. That's it.
And sometimes we have to because a lot of times we first think something happens, like I'm victim to it. You go run and tell somebody because somebody gotta agree with you, even though if you were wrong, somebody gotta agree with me. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But you're taking that middleman out because God wants to be the first to know. God wants to have that time, and that's why you felt him because you stripped everything, let it go, like Elsa did. That's all I say. Let it go like Elsa did, and he appreciates that. And that's a way that we can still be thankful and grateful.
Y'all should try it.
I'm gonna try it for real. I gotta make sure nobody's around, but I gotta try it for real. My girlfriend gonna text me talking about, "Are you okay?" Upstairs.
It gets deep.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna really try it.
That's really. And then it's like you can't lie to yourself. Well, you can lie to yourself, but it's hard to lie to yourself on camera.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah. You gonna catch yourself.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Who am I lying to? Me? Come on, y'all already know.
This is not even true. Forgive me, Lord, because I'm lying.
No, that'd be real. And I wish we could go all night long because I definitely would with y'all too.
Sorry.
But no, you're fine. But before we go, I put together a little interaction, you know, because I feel like it's important. It's easier to talk about something, but when the situation is brought to you, it's like, how do we give good advice, you know? And all the things that are in this lovely jar right here is about things that people go through daily. and I did name them. I got very attached to these scenarios, so I did name them because I feel like they needed names. So we're going to pull 2. Each of you guys can pull 1, and then we're just going to talk about it and give advice from where we are, being aware and being the first 2, awareness and appreciation. Yep. So if you want to go first, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to grab it first.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. All right. Whoever wants to read first can.
Okay. Wow. Okay. The burnouts. Joy spent days cooking, cleaning, and planning, and when everyone arrives, she feels unappreciated, exhausted, and resentful rather than joyful. This feels very personal.
I should insert mine. Tayana, the burnout.
Whoa.
So, in all of these, I forgot to say, all of these are about, holidays, because holidays are coming up, and I know this is a stressful time for everyone, and sometimes it could just be too much. So, how can we be grateful? Well, she cut an eye. Okay, we're gonna read yours in a minute. So, how can we be grateful? So, let's give Joy some advice. Now, it says Joy spent days cooking, cleaning, and planning for this party, and when everybody arrived, she feels unappreciated, exhausted, and resentful rather than joyful. So if this was your friend.
Okay, this is what I can say. Because for one, this resonates with me a lot as a mother and a wife. Especially a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Because most days she felt appreciated. Because it's the expectancy of, that's just, I expect you to do that. But as I sit here and think, and as we got Janaea ready earlier for her prom, what comes to mind with me is knowing that I'm able to give them what they need.
Yeah.
I'm able to, for one, nothing but the Lord. Because Lord knows I'll be like, sir,
get out.
Today I don't got it in me.
Yeah.
But he gives me the strength to be who they need me to be. Yeah. So I'm able to prepare a home cooked meal for my family. I'm able to take care of this, take care of that. I'm in my position and being able to pour out what God has given me for them.
Absolutely.
So I think it's about understanding that because from realistically speaking, everybody can't do everything.
No.
Right.
Everybody cannot cook. Everybody can't clean. Everybody can't do everything. So if you're put in a position to do these things, that means God is entrusting you with this for those specific people. Yeah. So instead of looking at it as it's a burden or a problem or here's something else, it's more of God said, I built you for this specific thing, and I know that you're tired right now. I know you're overwhelmed, but I gave this to you because I know you can do this for them. Yeah. You have what they need. Yeah. And when you're tired and when you're overwhelmed, just take a moment and just spend it with me. Yeah. And that's something that I've learned in this journey. When I do feel overwhelmed, just like you did with that video, I'm a crier. So when my mind is not wandering and I'm able to just take a minute and breathe, I'm just like, God, I'm not feeling it today. I'm tired, I'm mad, I'm angry. I don't like this. And I love that when I'm in those moments and I'm like, my mind is purely quiet, he meets me there every time. Yeah. Daughter, you feel this way because of that. Yeah. You gotta let this part. Yeah. Daughter, you feel this way because of that. Yeah. You gotta give that to me. Yeah. And so everything I feel, I'm able to just release it in that moment. And I'm like, I feel so much better now. Yeah. So it's more of understanding that what God has placed in you and what he's entrusted you with. Yeah. And knowing that it's a gift that everybody don't got that gift. Everybody doesn't have the gift that you have. You have that for a reason. So be appreciative of it and just use it to the best of your ability. And for everything that you don't have or in every place where you feel weak and overwhelmed, you just need the Father there. You give that to him so that he can carry you. Because we can't do anything in our own strength. Yeah. We might feel like it, but we can't do nothing because then you're going to get burned out. You get burnt out doing it.
And I'm so glad you said that. Because I really, naming her Joy is very ironic because of this situation. So, like you said, God entrusted you with that. Yeah. So, like, maybe Joy got the big house. Yeah. Joy, maybe everybody in her family like the cooking. Mm-hmm. Maybe she just keep her house up and all her other family is a little suspect. You don't know the situation. Right. And like you said, maybe he entrusted her with that. So instead of focusing on how much it took, just sit in it and appreciate. Your family's around. They're happy. They're enjoying what you offer. Yeah. Those things are important. Because with me, I love it. I be stressed out. I ain't gonna lie. And I be telling people off in my head. But once everything's said and done and I'm here and I'm really in a moment, I'm like, okay, I did this. I'm so proud of myself. I be hyped. Yeah. So do you have any advice for Joy?
I feel like you also have to be check your heart posture.
Yeah.
Be mindful of what you doing it for. Right. Yeah. Are you doing this to serve your loved ones? Or are you doing it to get some kind of pat on the back because our gifts are not for us? Right. Yep. So I feel I struggle with that because I do a lot. A lot of people. And sometimes I have to really check myself So even if they don't say thank you, would I still do this? If you don't give me nothing back in return, would I still do it? 9 times out of 10, yes. Is a thank you nice?
Absolutely.
But you also got to have to think, how many times has God gone above and beyond, and we don't never say thank you back. You know what I'm saying? You woke up today, got straight up, and started today, didn't Lord,
think about it.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful. Yes, you stressed out. Yes, you burnt out. It happens. It's life. Yeah. But who you doing it for? What you doing it for? And that grounds me most of the time. It's like, all right,
yeah. And that's right.
That's good.
Because a lot of people just get up and just go.
Just go.
And then you want to thank him? Did you thank the Father?
Right.
Hold on, let's start there. Let's start thinking. Exactly. So that's definitely good. So I'm curious to see which one you have.
I have.
You cut your eye real quick, and I'm like, okay, what I did?
I'm triggered.
Oh. Let's see what you have.
Mine is gift anxiety. So Yolanda, Yolanda receives a gift that is ill-fitting, impractical, or simply not her style, like a brightly colored hand-knitted scarf when you live in Florida. And she struggles to genuinely express thanks without lying.
So how can we be truthful and grateful at the same time?
Okay.
Because come on, we all probably had a gift like this.
Right. Funny. Do you know me? Nonetheless, if somebody is, especially if the gift is like thoughtful, or like you thought I would like something like this, or you spent your money on it, or whatever the case may be, I try to make use of whatever the gift is, even if it doesn't fit me. I will absolutely give a gift to someone else I think might need it. So it's one of those things where like you have to go out and find the good in it. Like it's not something that's just gonna jump out at you. And that's life. I have some of the toughest days, and I have to force myself to be like, but I'm alive. You know, but I got gas.
Right.
Even if it's like very mundane things, it's still like force it. And that's just what. Yolanda, force it, girl. Like I don't know what else to tell you but also what this also says to me, when it says Yolanda receives a gift that is ill-fitting, impractical, or simply not her style, I also feel like God be giving us gifts that to us be impractical, ill-fitting, or like not us, not us. I don't want this. Like,
can I trade?
Give this gift to somebody else, and then in the long run or years down the line, because who is it? I don't want to get the name wrong. I think it was Joseph, Abraham, one of them in the Bible. Their calling was like, each calling that they had led them to a bigger calling, like the bigger picture. Please don't ask me to give details. I just know that much. Nonetheless, I feel like that's also like gift giving when it comes to the gifts that God gives us. It may not seem right now. But here you are 15, 20 years later, and it's like, okay. I see. So even if the gift is ill-fitting, maybe you going on a trip to Colorado next year, and it was like, you know what, you needed this hat.
Right.
I know you said you
be grateful
to Colorado.
Right.
Here's your sign. You know, here's your sign to go ahead and take that trip. So you gotta sometimes, girl, force it, Yolanda, girl.
And my thing is, not everybody get everything right.
And that's just life.
We don't get things right.
I'm just kidding.
Stop. We don't get things right all the time. And I don't know, when I looked at this, the first thing I thought was a grandma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes older people, they don't understand your style. They may not understand, but guess what? They gave you a gift because they love you, and it came from the heart. Whether you're going to use it or not, find something to do with it. Be aware. Be aware. They didn't have to spend nothing on you.
Literally.
Or they didn't have to spend their time making whatever they made for you. Let's start there. Like you said, you going to Colorado, you going to be grateful for that hat.
You're going to need that hat.
You're going to need that hat then.
Like that.
So, come on, Yolanda. We got to get together. But no, but this happens all the time. How do you be grateful? Even because it says she struggles to genuinely express things without lying. There's a way to tell the truth without hurting people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? You can always say, like, even if she was struggling to find, like, you know, thank you, like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to find something to do with it.
Why you can't just say, oh, thanks, and then just go, you don't have to say anything.
I mean, she doesn't, but she's struggling to express it on her face.
Just say thank you.
She's saying thank you, but her face tore up.
Yeah, in some situations.
Thank you for this hat in the summer in Florida. Thank you for that.
I will find a good use to it.
I can't wait to figure out where.
Yolanda could go on a trip though. Just plan a trip just for that hat.
You know,
Keep it for rainy day. You know, it snowed in Georgia one time. They all flipped out. I bet you they didn't have coats or anything to prepare.
Right.
So you never know. They were stressing though.
They weren't stressing.
What kind of advice would you give to your
I would have to kind of agree. I would say be appreciative that you were thought about for one, because not everybody gives gifts, or nobody's thinking about you enough to give you a gift. So
or can afford it.
Right. So be appreciative you got one. But then again, you never know. Sometimes you get the weirdest stuff.
Yeah.
And then one day you're like, wait, where's that thing at that so-and-so gave me? Because I can use that right now. You really never know when it might come in handy for you or for someone else.
Yes.
Someone else may be in need of something. You might be like, you know what, I got the perfect thing for you. So you just never know when it'll come in handy. But I really loved your example, because that's really how God works. You get something and you're just like, why do I need this?
Yeah.
And then it comes a point where you're going to need it. So
literally,
be grateful you have it and just wait for the moment to use it, or find a moment to use it because you have it. You might need an excuse to get up and go somewhere, the trip or whatever. You know what? Let me go ahead. This is my sign.
To go do it.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And even for me, like something that's very small, but it could be appreciated to other people. What I try to do is, if I get a gift, I try to take a picture me using it or whatever and send it to that person like, hey, like I really like it. Like, thank you. I really appreciate it. And sometimes it works. You know? Like, why are you laughing? Even if you never wear it again, just put it on just so that way you can just say, hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
No, I agree. I agree.
But I like your analogy too. I'm gonna keep that in front of the head.
Yeah, I like that one.
Thanks.
You may not need it now, but put it on the shelf. You're gonna need it later. You never know. So I thank you ladies so much for joining me tonight. Like, I could go on and on and on. No. You know, we could cut up here all night, but you know, I just thank you and I appreciate you guys for coming out. You know, and I hope that you guys take away. I hope you guys, the viewers, take something away. And just the first 2 steps, being aware of your surroundings and just appreciating what is around you, and to be able to spread that, because once you're grateful, it's like contagious. You are able to pull it out of other people. But first it starts with us. So let's dig deep in us and find our gratitude, and then we're gonna, in a couple of episodes, we're gonna talk about how we can express that to other people.
We coming back?
Oh yeah, you can come back if you would like to.
Sure.
Okay. So we're gonna wrap up this episode. We thank you guys for tuning in. Always, if you're always looking for a church home, come on in. You're invited to Deeper Life Ministries. This is a Life for Life ministry. We go deep, so once you come to that chair, it's a wrap. But hey, you're gonna get what you need. You're not gonna walk out the same. I can tell you that. So we start at 11 a.m. every Sunday. Our address is 199 North Chew Road, Hamilton, New Jersey 08037. We can't wait to see you in the building. And until next time, see you guys.